G'day guys, it's your old mate Uncle Nico from Down Under, but I'm a Yank at heart, don't tell the Aussies. Now some of you might recognise these rugged good looks from the YouTube channel CPAP Reviews, which I've been running now for 12 years. Whew. Where has the time gone, eh? Now back when I first started this gig, people used to say I look like an Aussie Matt Damon. G'day guys, Nicky from CPAP Reviews. Thanks for joining me today in this beautiful park in Melbourne, Victoria. Hey, can you still see it? Nah, it's gone. These days I get Jack Black, sometimes Jack Nicholson. That's how long I've been doing this for. When I first started, I had no grey hair. Now I have 4,000. But in that time, I've learned a thing or two about CPAP therapy. And today I have some exciting news to share. And that is I've officially partnered with my good friends over at Sleeplay, who I've been working with for many years. They asked me to come on here to start the partnership and by taking a closer look at the brand new AirFit F40 mask by ResMed. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And we'll start with an unboxing. Unbagging. Let's do it. So to begin, I'll give you an overview of the mask. We'll talk about the different components and the different size options available. Starting with this component here at the front, the short tube assembly, which connects in to the quiet air vent ring with a quick release adapter, which is very convenient for those bathroom breaks in the middle of the night. And one thing you'll notice here is it also swivels around. There, it swivels here as well. And it also swivels here. Lots of swivel action with this mask, and the idea is that the short tube can swivel without affecting the mask seal. Right, now we'll take that off. One thing I like to do with short tubes is attach a little tube clip here, and you can clip this to your pillowcase, your doona, your bed shirt, and what it does is it stops the main tube, which connects to here, to your machine, from pulling on the mask and causing leaks. The 6-foot tubes are quite heavy and they can pull down on the mask and create those leaks. So there's a little tip for you there. The headgear has 4 attachment points, 2 on either side. And the bottom ones connect to the frame with magnetic clips. And this is very handy for putting on or removing your mask in the dark. However, it is worth noting that it might not be suitable for those of you with pacemakers or other implantable devices that are affected by magnets. Don't you just love that? I love doing that. Oh, missed one. So good. Now let's take off the headgear because there are 3 sizes available: standard, large, and small. Most of you will be standard, which is this one here. There's the standard, the blue one. Here's the small one, which is, I think it's pink. It's like a pinkish reddish colour. There's small. And there's large, which is the grey. Okay, 3 sizes available. Most of you will fit standard. Here's where it gets just a little confusing, but don't worry, I'll walk you through it. Now with this mask, there are 3 cushion sizes available. We have small wide, medium, and large. Now if you purchase this mask with the medium cushion, well then you have a choice of what size headgear comes with it. Standard, small, or large. However, if you want the small wide or the large cushion in your mask pack, here it is here. Here's the small wide, here's the large. Well, they only come with standard headgear. You no longer have that option. If you want a small or a large headgear, then you'll need to purchase those separately. Now when it comes to the F40, the most important thing is to get the sizing right. And you can download a size guide to help you pick the right fit. Now, I'm going to show you where the variation is. It's not so much the width here. We're not measuring our mouth. We're measuring this section here, under the nose. This is the most important part. All right, so this here is the large. This is the medium. And this here is the small wide. And when we look at the size guide, we get a much clearer picture with what's going on with the sizes. All right, so you can see here the medium cushion has more depth. See that? See how the blue comes out further than it does with the large and the small wide? So with the large, it's a little shallower, but it's wider. So the idea is just to place your nose into the box and make sure it fits. And we're checking for width and depth. So you can see there, my nose fits pretty well into the medium, but it also fits quite nicely into the small wide. Large is too big. So what do we do in this scenario where my nose fits into 2 boxes? Well, you choose the one that has the best width. And for me, that, my friends, is small wide. Right, see, it's just got a nice little bit of room there. With this one here, the medium, it's too close to the side of my nose there. Very, very close. Small wide it is, check it out. Perfect. So here's what I like most about the AirFit F40, and I scored this mask a 9 out of 10. And for those of you that watch the channel, you'll know that's very rare. I'm a tough critic when it comes to CPAP masks, but this mask design really is on point, and I'll explain why. Number one, very compact, very lightweight. It's about 10-20% lighter than some of these other full face masks. But the thing I love most is this low arching frame. It comes up very low under the eyes. So it's great if you like to hop into bed, read a book if you're wearing glasses, or watch some TV. I really love that. Some of these other masks, I like these masks too. If you're wearing a Evora Full, or you're currently wearing the F30, a lot of people upgrading from the F30 to the F40. With these masks, the straps come up very close to the eyes, and they also leave a lot of marks. With this frame, I find it sits slightly off the cheeks, and they also have these nice soft, almost satin straps, really soft. All right, so that's number one. Number two, she's so quiet. 20 decibels, which is just unheard of. That's quiet in the F20, the F30, the F30i, the Evora Full, the Vitera, the Dreamwear Full. The list goes on. One of the quietest full face masks I've ever used, and it all comes down to the quiet air vent ring. And one more thing about the vent ring, and your partner's going to be very happy with this, it gently diffuses the air. So instead of having these little holes that just blast out air straight at your partner, or you can feel it sometimes during the night, you have none of that. Number three, ease of use. It's just so easy to put on, adjust, take off. I love the magnets, and disassemble for cleaning. Like, the components fit together so well. Whoop. 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 And you're done. How easy is that? So it really is a work of art. The design is just epic, and I love it. What's next on the list? Actually, while we've got this off, we'll keep this off for now. Number four, comfort. ResMed really does take pride in its choice of materials. This strap, very thick, very soft, lovely satin wraps up the frame. And this cushion is something else. It really is. 100% silicone. Normally, we have a tough, rigid plastic section. Look at that. Look at the profile there as well. I just noticed that. See how shallow the profile is? Doesn't stick right out. But normally we have this hard plastic section molded to this silicone section. And even then, look at that, it's quite hard. Whereas this here is new silicone. When you look at it under a microscope, it's a different texture. And I think it's brilliant. Some users have reported a little bit of soreness under the bridge of the nose. So maybe something they can consider in the future is maybe like a memory foam section up here. That'd be really cool. But overall, I just think it's wonderful. So there you go, guys, the Airfit F40. Now, I said I rated it 9 out of 10. Where did they lose that point? Well, I would have loved to have seen this mask in a fit pack, right? With the Evora Full here, you can buy this mask and it comes with all size cushions included. That would be wonderful. So they lost half a point for that, no fit pack. And also if you want to order the small or the large mask, you have to order the small, the large headgear separately. And also they lost half a point for the vent ring. And I'll explain why. Inside the vent ring is some non-replaceable filter material. And like any filter, over time it gets dirty, it gets moldy, and you can't really see what's going on in here. So you're just guessing. And eventually you need to throw it out and get a new one. It would be cool if you could pop that off and replace the filter material, or just check it out, see what's going on inside the vent ring. But there you go. But overall, just a wonderful mask, and I think you're gonna love it. In fact, I did a great survey on this mask, 263 respondents, and those of you who are currently wearing the F30 or the F30i who have already tried the F40, 75% of you prefer the F40. So there you go. Anyway, mates, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, sleep well, look after your mates, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.